Hello everybody. In this video I will explain you how you can call sounds from MIDI controller or from Cubase on Ketron keyboards SD90, SD9, SD60. It is actually about MIDI messaging. So before we start, I want to explain you something here. If you go to Ketron site, you can download this that is called SD9 table of instruments. Here inside of this you can see all sounds that you can find on SD90, and they are sorted in banks, bank A, B, C, D. Each bank has 128 sounds. It is way how they sort instruments. So if you go from sound number 1, grand piano, then you go down to 128, that is bank A. Then bank B, bank C, bank D, and down is bank E, bank F. And those are all sounds sorted by general MIDI in keyboard SD90. Beside of the sounds, you will find as well presets. That is preset list. There is something different. But let me first explain you what are those sounds, where we can find them, and what are presets for you. Then you will understand what is difference between this list and list of the sounds. Now, those general MIDI sounds that you can find here, those sounds are actually part of the style. Each part of the style, for example this one here, has option to choose one of the sound from different group of instruments, bass, brass, guitar, ethnic, synths, or whatever. And then we will choose one instrument in this track of the style, this part of the style. So each part of the style we can control from Cubase. If we go here on, for example, channel number 6, channel number 6 is this channel here, is chord 1. So let me use this window. Chord 1, here channel number 6. Now if we have template, and in template we have general MIDI voices, we have banks, bank A, B, C, D, E, F, and drum section. Now bank A, if we click there and if we click to grand piano, automatically we will get grand piano here on this position. As you can see, there is grand piano. Now if we change that grand piano to electric 3 piano, this is electric piano. It is electric, actually name is electric. This number is just number, I have numbers how I sorted them from 1 to 128. So it looks like this. So here, now electric piano. Next electric piano. So clavi, now you can see here, clavi. So all those instruments I can call from each of those banks on this way. Piano and strings, as you can see, piano and strings. So all those general MIDI instruments are part of the style. Now for example, in track number 5, I go here and I go to general MIDI voices, bank C, and I can call octapiano. And there you can see octapiano. So now those are general MIDI voices. But now what is that here that they call presets? Presets are actually combination of the voices. Those are solo instruments here. That instrument is combination of the voices. Now is presently just one general MIDI voices, but we can have combination of 3 general MIDI voices, and we can have as well one voice down, like a second voice. If you go to ensemble, if you click to ensemble, you can see ensemble is created from 2 general MIDI voices. I will go back. So this is solo section. That section we can control your live performing from keyboard, from controller, but we can control it as well from Cubase. All those tracks are separate tracks, part of the styles. But if we want to control preset, then we have to go to global channel number 1, and we have to make sure that we are actually in setting menu, MIDI, arranger, receiving. On right we have channel number 1, and global is channel number 1. Right is channel number 1. We need this only if we want to control those voices from Cubase. If we want to control them from arranger, we don't need this number 1 on right, just global 1. Now I will go back here. Now you will see I am going here. I am going here now to template, and those are preset voices. And now I'm going to change them. Look at on screen, they are changing. You can see that I am changing them here, and on screen you can see that they are changing. So in my template, I have ability to control general MIDI voices, I have ability to control preset voices, user voices, and I have special section that I made that is called general MIDI voices TM, like Tiho music. Why I have that? Those are same voices that I can find them under banks, bank A, B, C. But I like this option where I can have them under group of the instruments. So in this case, if I go under accordions, I have right away Musette accordion. Now I don't need to care in which bank is this Musette accordion. Now if I go to part of the style, and if I go here on one track, for example track number 5, let me go this, track number 5, now I will go here, now I will close this and I will go under general MIDI voices, and I am going under accordion and choosing that accordion. See that accordion is here, it appears here. Now that accordion is here. Now if I want to change that track to another instrument, to tango accordion, it will change to another accordion. Now cassato, look at that accordion. Let me go here back. As you can see, there is identical to things that you can see here. So this accordion, any accordion, blues harp accordion, and you can see on screen is blues harp accordion. So now I am actually changing general MIDI voices. General MIDI voices that I organized under a group of the instruments. Same those voices I have here, but I don't know where is that accordion here. So I'm not sure actually under bank where is that accordion. That is bank C, and if I want to know what is under bank C, I have to go and see here what is under bank C, where is that accordion. I don't have time to lose for those things. Instead of that, I will rather have group, I will rather have them sorted here under group of the instruments, so I can call them from here. And as I mentioned, here I can go to preset voices and to control preset voices. I'll go back here, and now you can see I am controlling preset voices. Now I want to tell you one thing that you should know. That Cubase and controllers, they are counting from number 0 to number 127, from 0 to 127. But this guy here, SD90, is counting numbers from 1 to 128. So 128 comparing with controller from 0 to 127. So if you want to call one instrument, for example this one here, if you want to call for example preset ensemble, it is bank 1 and program change 1. Then you have to put program change 0 and it will call program change 1 from SD90. You have to put that on your Cubase and your controller. Or you have to set up controller that is counting from 1 to 128 if you know how to do that. If you don't know, then just put one number below and then you will be able to call it. For example, now I'll show you this. Look at that. Here I am calling preset voice ensemble. Let me go to, okay, there is ensemble. As you can see, it appears on my keyboard. Now it's not ensemble, now it is ensemble. It is on SD90, ensemble, on SD90. So now I will show you what I just mentioned. You have to think about numbers. If I go to my MIDI device manager and open my device manager, you will see that ensemble message is 1. See, message is 1, program change 0. And it is exactly what I told you. Counting from 0 to 127, and SD90 is counting from 1 to 128. That's why you have to think about that thing. So that is answer about MIDI messaging, communication between Cubase, between controller, and between SD90 or SD9, SD60. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. See you in my next video. Tiho.